Hi, we're here with Officer Koons from the Egg Harbor Township Police Department, and we're focusing on our Not Even Once program. We wanted to really tie into, and the question I wanted to ask you, Officer Koons, was really about trends. You know, what type of trends are you seeing as a police officer in Egg Harbor Township, in Atlantic County, even within the state and the country? What are some of these current trends that we're faced with these days?
Yeah, first, I think one of the newer trends throughout, the younger kids, the high school age kids, has been the THC vaping devices. Mm-hmm. It's something that, the school and the police department's working together on to strategize and try to address. And then on a bigger scale, there's obviously a heroin epidemic going on, not limited to just New Jersey and our community, but pretty much across the country. With the Not Even Once program, what we're trying to do is really take a proactive approach to that. And the way we're able to do that is by focusing on the younger group, the people going into young adulthood, and trying to educate them and provide them with more knowledge about the topic and the risks related, so that they don't end up going down that path.
And I think that, you're talking about two different things, and I think that when you think about THC and vaping, I know we've had previous conversations on pursuing public health about vapes, and one of the things we talked about was the dangers and the fact that it's so new. And they already have a lot of medical knowledge, let's say, that points to things like popcorn lung, for instance, and the negative effects, just like you would with tobacco and smoking. Trends are currently changing, but it's interesting to hear that there's two different focuses here. But with your work with Not Even Once, I mean, I know the focus is on opioids and really making sure that students don't even go down that path at all. But ultimately, one of the things that I think of is where do students go, for help? Do you talk about that in the program at all? So for instance, if a student feels as if they are going down that path, doesn't matter which one, let's say that path of using some types of substance like a THC, or even through Not Even Once when you're talking about opioids, do you talk about that in the program at all, about where they can turn to?
In the Not Even Once program, there's other people involved in the teaching and the lessons aside from just the police department. There's a student assistance counselor. We talk about the teen center, the guidance counselors, and we've even had students approach us at the end of classes letting us know about a personal situation, a family member. We have Donnie Rogers come in from Seabrook Recovery, who's also a graduate of Egg Harbor Township, and he's able to discuss some of their resources they have as well as others. Every person in patrol at the police department has pamphlets, substance abuse pamphlets, that have all the resources within Atlantic County, whether it be inpatient, outpatient, detox centers, and other community resources, so that people can get guided in the right direction, even if it's not just them, but someone else that's affected.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for the work and providing not just our students, but also the community with those important resources. I know they're definitely needed, so thank you.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yep,
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.